Hello there Pokemon fans, welcome to another PlaySkape Games video, and today it's the wonderful time every 3 months we have a look at the new theme decks. We're going to make this a regular thing now because we run 2 leagues in the southeast of England, 3 leagues technically, and we need theme decks constantly to help when people come in for demos so they can try out these simple theme decks that got all the sort of basic knowledge and stuff. And yeah, so here are the Unbroken Bonds theme decks. So we've got the Mewtwo Battle Mines and the Zeraora Lightning Loop. There's some decent cards in there, so I'm going to crack them up and show you guys. As usual, the theme decks come with all of the usual stuff you'd expect from goodies you expect from the official theme decks. So there's a lot of glare on that side, so I'll get you over here, mister. Right, so here's the Zeraora bits. So open it up. And as usual, we'll take a look at the coins because some people really appreciate the new coins. So here's the really cool, see if we can get you to focus. Ooh, there we go, the Zeraora coin. Look at that, that's beautiful. Normal Pokemon coin, and the Shattered Foil Holo promo. It's really nice. Fortunately, the Zeraora card itself, the attacks aren't the most whelming, because discard energy. So it can do 150 if you discard the free energies with the discharge, but it's quite hard to get more than 3 energies on it quickly unless you're using like Picarom's full blitz to accelerate onto it. There's generally better like non-GX attackers when it comes to electric decks, but it's definitely one to consider in the future if we get more good stuff. So we've got the code card as well, which unlocks the theme deck online. The little checklist for the theme. Oh no, this is the guide that tells you all about the focus. There we go. This is the guide that tells you all about the theme deck. So got all the bits there. Tells you about the synergies and some of the trainers. And it's also got the information about the Mewtwo theme deck on that side. So that's really good for new players who want to read up a bit more before they start battling. And yeah, Unbroken Bonds. So we've got the Den AGX there, Blastoise, and some of the new tag team Pokemon, and of course the massive set list. 214 cards plus secret rares. So yeah, lots of cards to collect in that one. And as usual, the cardboard battle markers and stuff. It's going to be quite hard to show this, but I really love seeing the new playmats because each time they have a new theme deck come out, they have a new double-sided playmat, which is really cool. Oh, that's beautiful. So I'll try and bring this back slightly. We've got the Mewtwo there, and it's got the Zeraora on that side as well. So that's really cool. Put you back there. So, and it's got all the rules and stuff on the back. So let's take a look at the Zeraora deck itself. It's got the awesome deck box. So yeah, these theme decks are always recommended for those who are completely brand new to the Pokemon TCG, because they have 60 cards and they contain lots of energies and simple, nothing too complicated. So when you're starting out, you can just start playing with these, and they've got very basic attacks and stuff. So got the Raticate. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, so stage 1 or stage 2, switch this with one of your bench Pokemon. So that's quite cool. You can do 70 damage with Raticate and then just switch into something stronger maybe. Love the artwork on that Rattata. Lily, very good trainer card. This is in a lot of decks. Draw up to 6 or draw up to 8 if you've got if it's your first turn. So we got the Dodrio. Oh, that can be quite strong in this. So try attack for only 2 energy. You can do potentially 180 with 3 coin flips. So lots of theme decks also usually have coin flip cards because they're quite fun and easy for kids to understand. Accelerate and Stab can do 90 as well, which is quite nice. You want guaranteed damage. Cynthia, best draw supporter in the game. Shuffle, draw 6. Staple in many decks. The Stunfisk is quite useful. It's going to be quite hard to get the damage counters on your bench Pokemon. Unless there's a Spirit Tomb in here. Is there a Spirit Tomb in here as well? I don't think there is. I don't think there is a Spirit Tomb in here, no. So Magnezone, it's awesome that they put in a much older card in here as well, because it's Magnezone, the electric synergy. Just attach as many energies as lightning energies you want, and I think there's at least 15 or 20 lightning energies in this deck, so it's really cool. Switches in case you get stuck. So got the Shattered Foil Zeraora, which is exclusive to the theme deck, and I believe the non-holo is also exclusive to the theme deck because you get a holo rare in the Unbroken Bonds booster pack, so that's really cool. So that's 2 extra cards there for people that collect master sets. Magneton, and I believe that Magnezone. I think the Magnezone was already a non-holo in like the pre-release kits or something, so it's not exclusive to the theme deck. Fisherman's really good for getting your energies back in this deck. Second Cynthia. So you get 2 Magnezones, Dodrio. Yeah, that's quite a nice little deck. So you get your Zeraoras out to put pressure on early. You got a few non-GX attackers. The only worry I might, so like in a theme deck tournament, the only worry I'd have with this is that I didn't see many item cards, so there's not many nest balls or ways to, or even things like Professor Elm's lecture or Pokemon fan club to get your basics out quickly. So thankfully Zeraora, Stunfisk are quite, and 70 HP on the Dojo as well. They're quite tanky Pokemon, so they're going to last quite a while. But I'm worried by the lack of nest balls and similar things like that, so not sure if it would be tier A in the theme deck rankings, but I'd probably say tier B or C. Seems very strong with the Magnezone. And the second theme deck is our lovely Mewtwo theme deck, so I'm really excited. I think this is definitely a very strong contender for top tier theme decks in the future. So let's get inside here. Oh wow, this coin, mate. This coin is beautiful. Look at that. That classic Mewtwo pose. I love it. And got the Shattered Foil one. So this Mewtwo is probably going to see more play in the future. It's got damage is a bit crap, but it's got a special ability where you put the Pokemon from your hand onto your bench. You can get a supporter card and put it on top of your deck for a sort of support card from your discard pile and put it on top of your deck. So that's really good for getting like back a Guzma for next turn, because you're guaranteed to top deck into it unless your opponent uses like Reset Stamp or an N or something. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. And the cool deck, very powerful. Look at that. I love that look. And I also like that they put fire and psychic in here. Gives you a bit more options. So lots of fire energies, Lily, good draw supporters. So the Incineroar is really good. So this ability, so not just fire Pokemon, even psychic Pokemon, just having Incineroar out, they'll do 30 more damage just by having Incineroar on the bench. So that can be really useful. Darumaka. Yeah, fun. Another Lily. Turtonator. I can't, but that's awesome. They put Dragon Majesty Turtonator in here. This deck's awesome. I really like this deck. Let's see how you can. So this is the same as the Zeraora, but putting fire energy on is so much easier. Thanks to Welder. So you attach 1 fire energy, and then you can attach another 2 from your hand. So that's 3 fire energies on the same turn. So Turtonate is doing 150 damage just from the scratch, and you're still drawing the extra 3 cards. So that's really good. I love that. So the Darumanitan. Search your deck for up to 3 fire energies. Put them in your hand. That can be useful if you need to use Welder and stuff. 110 is not bad either for that. So awesome, got the Cynthia staple there. So it primarily seems this is primarily fire, but a little bit of Mewtwo and Psychic just chucked in there. So non-holo Mewtwo, that's just the one from the set was non-holo, so only the cracked ice Mewtwo is the exclusive one. So 2 Turtonators. Oh, and they put the Salazzle in as well, I forgot about that. So yeah, discard a fire energy and draw 3 cards. That's really useful every turn, just keep drawing, lots of power there. Welder, again, very good, very strong. So I think there's like 2 Salander, at least, yep, 2 Salandits, 2 Salazzles, Fisherman, House, Cynthia's. Oh wow, this is really good, and then the Mewtwo as well. So I would say that this theme deck, I don't think it's on the same lines of like Swampert, or the Charizard theme deck, but this is Because again, there's no nest balls. There's no real Pokemon searching. No timer balls, which was in the earlier theme decks, some of the other theme decks. But this is a really cool theme deck. I would say the Zeraora is like tier C. I would say this might be like tier B possibly. Having access to the Salazzle to just draw you into your cards quicker is really good. 2/2 Salazzle, so you should be able to get it out most games. And the Mewtwo can get your Cynthia back if you don't have a draw supporter in your hand, or get another welder. Yeah, that's really cool. I love this. I quite like this theme deck. So I'm looking forward to trying out both this one and the Zeraora deck at my upcoming leagues and stuff in the near future. And also got the new playmats as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Please leave a note in the comments below which was your favourite theme deck from the two, and how does this stack up with the like the Charizard and Blastoise and like the recent theme decks we've had. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch 'em all.